So let's get on to the fourth video in hockey biomechanics. We're going to get on to the terminal stage of stride. Now this is a really interesting one because we start getting into what we call triple extension. This is where we have extension of the hip, the knee, and the ankle. It's an incredibly important phase. Mickey, I'm going to get you to lie on your side and we're going to get on the glute max to begin with. What we're doing is we're addressing structures that are critical during this stage. Now, you may have seen the other videos. You notice we're getting some repetition here in terms of what we're actually treating, but that's okay because if we do an analysis of a particular player and we see we have a problem in an area, this is going to lead you directly to the structures involved. Okay? You okay?
Oh yeah.
I never know when Mickey's telling me the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so glute max more over this way, glute med here, and we're just going to kind of take that hip into flexion here. You okay?
That's a good one.
And then I'm going to start taking it a little bit into circumduction here. Good. So this is all about, the terminal stage is all about propulsion. And there's a simple formula really, which is the amplitude of extension of the hip is achieved is directly proportional to the stride length. And the stride length is proportional to how well we can actually get this triple extension. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
So glute max here is primarily responsible for hip extension. If we start to get a problem with these structures here, we're going to have difficulty in actually achieving any kind of hip extension. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to take a circle here. Good. So remember, if we have a problem in terms of the glute max, we are going to have a problem with stride length and power generation. You okay?
Yes.
Wonderful. So some of the techniques I'm showing you here, a lot of hockey players who come in, they're fairly large in terms of they have a lot of muscle mass through the glutes, the legs, and this is a way of actually getting in there and achieving really good results in a short period of time. Because as a therapist, it's not always easy to actually work on some of these players. Might get a bobsledder in. We're talking big thighs in here, but you can still get in no problem whatsoever. Good. Okay, so after the hip extensors, we're going to get on to the ankle plantar flexors. So the Gastrocnemius and Soleus. I'm going to have you go face down, please. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
So again, when you're looking at the calf muscles, Gastrocnemius, Soleus, always think I've got 3 deep muscles to this that I need to address, because the problem, even though it appears to be more superficial, it could be quite deep. You okay there?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Down. Good. Now these muscles are critical for push-off if we're going to get that triple extension. Yeah, pretty tight there. And I'm taking the ankle into rotation here. If I just go straight down and hold it there,
Not much.
you're not feeling that much at all, are you?
No. That rotation.
Yeah, it's a rotation that's everything because we're actually tapping in to the fascia. There we go. And the fascia is connecting multiple layers of tissue, and quite often restrictions are not just in the muscle. They are in the fascia. Hence the term myofascial release. Good. Now come up on your knees, please. You okay there?
Yes.
So I'm just demonstrating one side, but I'm always going to get on both sides. There we go. And if I find a restriction here, we probably want to get on to the shins too. Mickey, can I have you turn over face up, please? So, go ahead and line back here. We always have to get on the antagonists also. So if we had a real restriction in the shins here, this is going to directly affect calf function. So first I'm going to get on the tibialis anterior here. Doing okay?
Yes.
All right. Back. Okay, so again, let's just take this into motion here. Take it down. So if I hold it here, it is tense.
It's not bad.
But it's not bad.
It's not as bad as that.
Okay, so as soon as I start doing this, though, it's like it almost stimulates that right foot kick brine response.
Yeah.
Good. Take us up here. So now I'm moving more lateral, getting onto the Peroneals longus and brevis. Okay. Now this is pretty cool because I can hold this here and then move this around here. Feel the difference in there? Yeah. Okay, and here, and again. If I go up to here, I kind of feel a little bit of tension in there.
Yeah.
If I start getting onto there,
Yeah.
you access the area so much more. And if there was a restriction in the calf muscle caused by a problem with the antagonist, this is a really easy way to release it. Good. Excellent. Okay, so as I was saying, it's a matter of looking at particular structures, but we always have to consider the antagonists. So let's move on to the last phase now.